Hello everybody, welcome back to Truth for Real Truth Audio. This series will be basically speaking about the Big Bang and giving evidence for the Big Bang and everything Big Bang, the Big Bang Theory. And to start out with, I'm going to speak about the Big Bang Theory and the premise. The Big Bang Theory is an effort to explain what happened at the very beginning of our universe. Discoveries in astronomy and physics have shown beyond a reasonable doubt that our universe did in fact have a beginning. Prior to that moment, there was nothing. During and after that moment, there was something, our universe. The Big Bang Theory is an effort to explain what happened during and after that moment. According to the standard theory, our universe sprang into existence as singularity, around 13.7 billion years ago. What is a singularity, and where does it come from? Well, to be honest, we don't really know for sure. Singularities are zones which defy our current understanding of physics. They are thought to exist at the core of black holes. Black holes are areas of intense gravitational pressure. The pressure is thought to be so intense that finite matter is actually squished into infinite density, a mathematical concept which truly boggles the mind. These zones of infinite density are called singularities. Our universe is thought to have begun as an infinitesimally small, infinitely hot, infinitely dense something, a singularity. Where did it come from? We don't know. Why did it appear? We don't know. After its initial appearance, it apparently inflated, the Big Bang, as we know it today, expanded and cooled, going from very, very, very small and very, very, very hot to the size and temperature of our current universe. It continues to expand and cool to this day, and we are inside of it. Incredible creatures living on a unique planet, circling a beautiful star clustered together with several 100 billion other stars in a galaxy soaring through the cosmos, all of which is inside of an expanding universe that began as an infinitesimal singularity which appeared out of nowhere for reasons unknown. This is the Big Bang Theory. Just one note before we move on. Reasons for the Big Bang can be God for theistic evolutionists, who typically believe that God used the Big Bang Theory to create the universe, as I do. Now let's move on to the Big Bang Theory common misconceptions of the Big Bang Theory, of course. The Big Bang Theory! There are many misconceptions surrounding the Big Bang Theory, especially with the all-famed creationist arguments that seem just utterly stupid now, you know? For example, we tend to imagine a giant explosion. When you hear the words Big Bang, you think, oh, well, it's an explosion. Experts, however, say that there was no explosion. There was, and continues to be, an expansion. Rather than imagining a balloon popping and releasing its contents, imagine a balloon expanding, an infinitesimally small balloon expanding to the size of our current universe. Another misconception is that we tend to image the singularity as a little fireball appearing somewhere in space. According to the many experts, however, space didn't exist prior to the Big Bang. Back in the late 60s and early 70s, when men first walked upon the moon, 3 British astrophysicists, Stephen Hawking, George Ellis, and Roger Penrose, turned their attention to the theory of relativity and its implications regarding our notions of time. In 1968 and 1970, they published papers in which they extended Einstein's theory of general relativity to include measurements of time and space. 1, 2, according to their calculations, time and space had a finite beginning that corresponded to the origin of matter and energy, The singularity didn't appear in space. Rather, space began inside of the singularity. Prior to the singularity, nothing existed. Not space, time, matter, or energy. Nothing. So where and in what did the singularity appear, if not in space? We don't know. We don't know where it came from, why it's here, or even where it is. All we really know is that we are inside of it, and at one time it didn't exist, and neither did we. For the third part that we'll speak about, the Big Bang Theory and the evidences for said theory. What are the major evidences which support the Big Bang Theory? First of all, we are reasonably certain that the universe had a beginning. But wait, that's like nothing. Second, galaxies appear to be moving away from us at speeds proportional to their distance. This is called Hubble's law, named after Edwin Hubble, who lived from 1889 to 1953, who discovered this phenomenon in 1929. This observation supports the expansion of the universe and suggests that the universe was once compacted. Third, if the universe was initially very, very, very hot, as the Big Bang suggests, we should be able to find some remnants of this heat. In 1965, radio astronomers Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson discovered a 2.725 degree Kelvin, which is negative 454.765 degree Fahrenheit, 270.425 degrees Celsius, cosmic microwave background radiation, CMB, which pervades the observable universe. This is thought to be the remnants which scientists were looking for. Penzias and Wilson shared in the 1978 Nobel Prize for Physics for their discovery. Finally, the abundance of the light elements, hydrogen and helium, found in the observable universe are thought to support the Big Bang model of origins. Now, I believe this is the fourth and final point that we will make today, and, well, actually the end of the series. It's only one video, though. The Big Bang Theory the only plausible theory? Is the Big Bang Theory the only plausible theory for the origin of the universe? Is the standard Big Bang Theory the only model consistent with these evidences? No, it's just the most popular one. Internationally, renowned astrophysicist George F.R. Ellis explained with this quote, "People need to be aware that there is a range of models that could explain the observations. For instance, I could construct you a spherically symmetrical universe with the Earth at its center, and you cannot disprove it based on observations. You can only exclude it on philosophical grounds. In my view, there is absolutely nothing wrong in that. What I want to bring into the open is the fact that we are using philosophical criteria in choosing our models. A lot of cosmology tries to hide that." In 2003, physicist Robert Gentry proposed an attractive alternative to the standard theory, an alternative which also accounts for the evidences listed above. Dr. Gentry, claims that the standard Big Bang model is founded upon a faulty paradigm, which is the Friedman-Lemaitre expanding spacetime paradigm, which he claims is inconsistent with the empirical data. He chooses instead to base his model on Einstein's static spacetime paradigm, which he claims is the genuine cosmic Rosetta. Gentry has published several papers outlining what he considers to be the serious flaws in the standard Big Bang model. Other high-profile dissenters include Nobel laureate Dr. Heinz Alfvén, Professor Geoffrey Burbidge, Dr. Halton Arp, and the renowned British astronomer Sir Fred Hoyle, who is accredited with first coining the term the Big Bang during a BBC radio broadcast in 1950. But the Big Bang Theory, as it stands today, still is the scientist-voted most likely theory on the origins of the universe, kind of 13.7 billion years ago, period. Majority. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, I'm forgetting something. I did forget the fifth part, which has to do with God, but I did briefly go over that earlier about theistic evolution, if so, and everything. So anyways, okay, I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching. Come on, good night.